someone to blame, but I know.
It's my own
Jimmy
damn
Buffett.
fault.
Could be my fault.
Kind of hard to hear that. Hang on.
We don't have the rights to the song.
No, we don't. But we love it.
I'm joking on nothing, by the way.
Good
For the record.
morning and happy Friday.
Good
First
morning.
of all, we worked hard for this weekend. Wow.
We worked hard for the weekend. So hard for the weekend. Anyway, I'm gathering
It's half
pictures.
Loverboy and half
Hard for the money.
Donna Summer.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Yep.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yep. Hey, it's my song. I can make it the way I want it. I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's the whole deal. Alternative lyrics.
Had to cruise on back home.
So Bethy was working last night. Were
Oh.
you working the polls?
Possibly. She's one of
Early
those people.
voting, right?
She's one of those people. It started yesterday. Oh, that was something that was trending also. Technically.
It is. Chocolate cupcake, Bethy. Mmm.
All right, hold on. What is that? That is not. Oh, I don't know what this stuff is, but these are pictures we were supposed to put up like a while ago.
Yeah. Kind of backed up on the pictures.
A little bit.
Happy Friday to you, Victoria.
Friday.
Hope you're doing good. Hope Charlie's doing good.
You know you're old if you see this picture, and you can tell me what it is. I'm just saying. I'm not
Okay.
putting it up there yet.
Oh,
but I'm
you're
just
watching them as you're downloading them.
saying. Uh-huh.
I got you. I
I'm
got you.
seeing what I'm doing, and I'm doing what I'm seeing.
What's it
There's
like?
that occasional table.
No more occasional table talk. It's
But
podcast.
occasionally.
No occasional table talk.
We can talk about an occasional table. Because it is occasional.
Yeah, nonstop.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
So it was the early voting. I was right. Okay.
Yep. It opened up yesterday. So I asked Mr. D. I said, just curious when you're gonna vote. Are you gonna vote on election day or are you gonna vote early? He goes, I'm voting on the day I'm supposed to vote.
Okay, voting day, election day.
I said,
maybe.
okay. All righty. Then that was that. So I'm not gonna do it yet.
Yeah.
But happy cupcake day. Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Perrin. Bethy, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She came in, snuck in, didn't even see her come in.
That's right.
Was out of the studio for a second.
we
Come
wanted
back
to-
in. And I see game day flavors, Carolina style barbecue pulled pork hers. That means you can't eat them because they're mine. They're hers.
Okay.
They're not his.
They're hers.
They're not his. They're hers.
Is that a local brand? Is it
Hers is, I think, a PA brand.
Pennsylvania?
Uh-huh.
So these are Pennsylvania potato
I believe
chips?
so. I could be wrong, but I
Okay.
could be right. Hold on. It is PA. Yep.
All right.
It's I can't see where in Nottingham, PA.
Okay.
Oh, you waited in line for an hour and a half. Wow. All right. It is Pennsylvania. I said
There
it's
it
Pennsylvania.
is.
All right, then
Bethy's-
we've got
What's that one? Ooh, Philly cheese. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Philly
but again, they're
cheesesteak
hers, not his, so you can't have any.
Bethy says I can have some.
Did she?
I
I didn't see where she said that.
heard her.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nags Head.
And then there's
Dill. Now, I've had a brand of dill pickle chip before. They're pretty good.
these are rippled.
Yeah,
They're all rippled. They're all rippled. Okay.
but they're hers, not
They're
his.
hers, not his. So he
Okay.
yeah. Oh, hers got to share with hims. Hers got to
See?
share with hims.
I want to try the Philly cheesesteak for sure.
All right, we want to start with that one?
Yeah, I
Or do we want to leave that as dessert?
No, that's not dessert. What was the first?
Oh, good morning with dill pickle hummus. Oh,
Oh,
creamy dill.
dill.
Oh, yes, they are creamy dill.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna start with the creamy dill since everybody talked about the dill.
Okay. A dill pickle chip coming up.
Dill pickle chip, and you could dip it in a dill pickle hummus.
Yeah.
But hang on.
Yeah, we did have a tough trivia winner.
Finally,
It was Herb Maltba from Kill Double Hills. He got the answer. That was a tough question, wasn't
very
it?
dilly.
Very dilly Billy.
Very dilly.
Okay. Let me try.
Very dilly. I mean, not bad, but very dilly.
Mm.
You can taste the dill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, These would be good on a burger.
That's a good idea, Lori.
I think she was talking about the hummus.
Well, that would be a good idea too.
We had
The
people guess sunglasses or glasses, shoes, a mattress, a lawnmower, and a car, and then finally somebody got the tires.
We always give enough
Tires.
clues.
Every two and a half years, the average adult buys new tires.
Isn't that
And my
something?
clue, well, I actually gave 3. I said it depends on your commute, if you drive on straight roads, and if you do burnouts. Pickle ones would be good on a sandwich too. These are actually, for dill pickles, these are pretty good. Some PO potato chips for you, William. Doffenbach's.
Oh, really?
Mine is good on Lebanon bologna.
That sounds like a deal.
Oh, I don't get any?
Yeah, right.
All right, now we're going to go with
All right, what's next?
barbecued, or excuse me, Carolina style barbecue pulled pork.
Okay. I love these flavored chips. I think it was who was it that started
Lay's,
it
I
first?
think.
Lay's.
I think.
And they
All right.
did a big contest. Remember, it's like
Yep.
10 years ago.
Name
Like,
your, yep.
they had like
The phone was nonstop. Sorry.
what are you talking about?
Oh,
What? Oh, okay. So
Those
this is
aren't bad.
the
that's the
pulled pork barbecue.
That's the Carolina
Carolina
style.
style.
It's pretty good.
Mm.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
I can taste a little vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is
Really good.
mm-hmm.
How are they doing this?
I don't know. You want another one?
Well, let me
Cleanse the palate.
cleanse the palate, and we'll go for the third.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. I'm digging this. This is not bad.
So far, I have to admit, I like both of these better than I liked the one that was the
Right.
What was the one?
Bethy says she hasn't tried any of them yet, but she just brought them
Oh,
here.
they're good.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
The ravioli one, I think. Was that what you brought?
There's
when
a
you weren't here?
ravioli one?
There was ravioli that you weren't here.
Apparently not.
I forgot where you were, but you weren't here. Oh, that was no. Where were you? Bethy brought the stromboli. Was it stromboli and ravioli? Is that what you brought?
Might have been.
Pierogi.
Oh, pierogi.
I like the ravioli ones better than the pierogi ones.
Okay.
I think. Anyway.
All right. So this is the cheesesteak, the Philly
This is the Philly cheesesteak.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, and stromboli. Yeah, now we're talking. All right. Let me get one of these. See what we got going on. Oh, this one looks like it's got extra stuff on it. This ought to be good.
All I taste is cheese, and it's the Cheese Whiz cheese, which is a true Philly cheesesteak, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
I taste Cheese Whiz. No, see, that's not a. I know I'm not from PA, and I'm sorry, Bethy, but that's not a cheesesteak to me. You don't put Cheese Whiz on a cheesesteak, and this tastes like Cheese Whiz. I don't. Oh, I don't know. No, I tasted some steak in the
That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah.
I tasted a little.
Bethy
brought them and snuck them in the studio when I wasn't looking yesterday.
All right.
All right. So my favorite. How about you? What was yours?
The pulled pork.
You like the
Yeah,
yours?
I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These were the best.
All right. Well, all right. Pretty good.
The pulled pork.
You guys want one?
Yeah. Can you smell it? Scratch and sniff. Those are, the Philly cheesesteak. All I taste, and like I said, I'm not bashing those that like Cheese Whiz on their cheesesteaks or steak and cheese or Philly cheesesteaks, whatever you want to call it. The sub roll with the steak and the onions and the cheese. I like white American or provolone or whatever they put on there normally. I'm not a big Cheese Whiz fan. Last time you said the aftertaste was the kicker. Yeah. And the Philly cheesesteak, like I said, as soon as you put it in your mouth, all I taste is the Cheese Whiz.
Well, I tasted more of the, the peanut butter and cheese crackers you can get.
Yeah.
I tasted some of that kind of cheese. That's what I was like. Wait a minute, Cheese Whiz, yeah, but there's something else.
Oh,
Anyway,
nice.
all right.
All right. Hold on. For that, I have to do this because it's too dark in here to read. So hold on. All right. This is the dill pickles, the creamy dill pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Potatoes, vegetable oil. Hold on. Seasoning.
Okay.
Sour cream.
All right.
Salt, sugar, onion powder, garlic powder, citric acid, parsley flakes, spices, including dill. That's a good thing because they're dill pickles.
That's what they say.
And then a bunch of other things that I can't read. Now, the Philly cheesesteak.
Mm-hmm.
Potatoes, vegetable oil, corn maltodextrin, salt, onion powder, sugar, gum arabic, yeast extract, garlic powder, canola oil, yellow 5 lake, yellow 6 lake, citric acid,
All that extra stuff.
extract of paprika, and salt.
All right.
So
That
I don't know where
was,
they get the cheese.
I don't either, but I
All right.
definitely tasted it.
And then the pulled pork. Hold on, I'll have to tell you that, guys.
All right.
This after this.
We're going to do a weekend roundup. Fill you guys in on what's going on this weekend.
Boar's Head lunch meat.
Northeastern North Carolina. And then today in music in just a little bit, too.
Boar's Head deli meat of some kind.
Mike's up. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, The Shark and Sticks, and Come Sail Away. Good morning to you. It's 8:12. Bill and Cindy, good morning. Killer hits all day. And your shark forecast for the weekend brought to you by Noosa Scoops, the official coffee of 102.5 The Shark. They're open daily from 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. They also have ice cream, sweet treats, espresso, and a whole lot more. Milepost 9 3/4 with a bypass right across from Harris Teeter. Check them out.
They're also the palate cleaner.
Yeah,
the official palate
true.
cleaner.
Absolutely true.
I was looking for something over there. That's why I came over there and looked. Okay. There's going to be a coastal flood advisory, high surf advisory as well in effect through Sunday for the coast, obviously. Mostly sunny, breezy today, 65 along the coast and 70 inland. Clear tonight, 58 for the coast, 49 inland, and then mostly sunny, breezy tomorrow, 68. Mostly sunny on Sunday and 70.
All right, 59 right now in Buxton. They got the warm spot. Just about them and Buxton and Waves, right, hovering around 60.
Wow.
41 in a Hosky, though. That's a 20-degree swing.
That's crazy.
And 53 in Nags Head at 102.5, The Shark.
A couple things you might be interested in attending this weekend. There's a lot of them, actually. And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
It's our weekend roundup.
It is our weekend roundup.
Our best bets for you.
Today, if you're looking for a pumpkin or a mum or any kind of native plant.
Personally, I'm good on that. I'm good on all that. But there are people that aren't.
There are.
Yeah.
Nags Head Elementary School is doing their pumpkin fair. This is an opportunity for the young entrepreneurs that attend the school, I'm guessing, to sell their wares, pumpkins, mums, native plants, and more. Don't miss out on the raffles, exciting prizes, games, activities. They even have food trucks, popcorn, caramel apples, and everything else. It is at 31 South Wrightsville Avenue in Nags Head.
All right, that's today.
Yes.
By the way.
And the time for that is 4 to 7:30 p.m. today.
All right, so the Bluegrass Island Music Festival's rolling on. I think Rhonda Vincent was there last night. And tonight there's some great music as well. Let's see. There's going to be a Bluegrass Island cruise later this morning. They'll have something to do with probably a couple of those bands, and I'm about to tell you who's going to be there. Gates open for music at noon at Roanoke Island Festival Park. Let's just say Shannon Baker, 1:30, 3:15, Hen House Prowlers, 5 p.m. Appalachian Road Show, 6:45 p.m. Breaking Grass. Going to be there. They're also on the Bluegrass Island cruise, by the way. At 8:45. The infamous String Dusters. Then at 11, this is so cool because
it's 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Bluegrass festivals are known for kind of after party jams, and things just go crazy sometimes.
They're not going to disappoint.
People show up that you're not expecting expecting to show up, and that's at the Pioneer Theater tonight at 11. I guarantee you Breaking Grass will be there. That's for sure.
Something else going on today between 5 and 7. You can bring the kids, the grandkids, the nieces and the nephews, the neighbors, anybody. 18 to 64-year-olds are also welcome to get a free flu shot.
Oh, flu shot.
It's at the hospital. It's Outer Banks. It's their Health Harvest Festival. Trunk or treating. All kinds of vehicles come out. They're decorated to the hilt. Last year they had a whole theme of like the Wizard of Oz. And it was amazing. I mean, it was just amazing. And then one family dressed up like the Addams family. I mean, it was just, it was amazing. So come on out. It's free at the hospital tonight, 5 to 7 in Nags Head.
All right. Saturday, it's the 2024 Outer Banks Seafood Festival, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's going to be right there at the Soundside Events Center. A lot of seafood from local restaurants, a lot of it, and really good stuff. Great music, a lot of vendors, official T-shirts and wear, a lot of activities. Cindy and I will be there representing the Shark.
I'll be there in the morning, and then I'm leaving for a little bit, and then I'm coming back for the afternoon.
OuterBanksSeafoodFestival.org will get you all the info you need on what you need to do to get in the door.
And it's right on the bypass in South Nag. Well, not South Nags Head, but right before you get to Whalebone Junction.
Exactly.
It's easy. Wings Over Edenton's also happening tomorrow. Another free event. Gates open at 10. Air show starts at 1. And it's at Northeastern Regional Airport in Edenton. Air show, car and tractor show, pilot fly-in, aircraft displays, food trucks, vendor fair, Young Eagle flights, face painting, helicopter rides, and more. So check it out, townofedenton.com/wings.
Yeah, and also let's see, Sunday as well, Bluegrass Silent Music Festival rolls on. Gates will open there at Roanoke Island Festival Park at noon. Of note, the Grascals, the Cleverly, Shadowgrass, the Brothers Comatose, and let's see, Remedy Tree will be there as well. A lot of good music, going to be some great weather for it. Then again, Sunday night at 11. They're daring, man.
Another
jam at the Pioneer Theater. So you might want to check all that out. Those are our best bets, and that's your weekend roundup. Of course, if you need more information on any of this, you can go to our website,
which is 1025theshark.com.
That's simple. All right, up within 10 minutes today in music and more killer hits like this one from the Hughes Corporation. Next. Uh-oh. What you got?
Gary, you know all that on-air stuff is really biting into our showtime with our friends.
Nice observation. That's funny.
I might need some, go with the 50 pounds of shrimp.
Yeah.
50 pounds.
50 pounds of shrimp. That's
a
lot of work.
Having 5 pounds of shrimp was a lot.
It's a lot of work.
Who
got 50 pounds of shrimp?
Okay, where's Boar's Head lunch meat made? I don't know where Boar's Head is made. Lori can answer that one. Anybody else have a cold? I think our immune system is down since we're relaxed and done with summer things. Maybe it might also be allergies, and you might not have had them before, but you might have them now, because I know here, and it's the change of the weather, the low pressure systems, the high pressure systems, the fronts coming in and going out, and it's just that's how it happens.
Yeah,
I remember my mom was saying, "Oh, there's a cold front coming," because she would start getting a sinus headache.
Wow. You know, I haven't had a cold
since you've been eating 50,000 oranges a day.
Yeah, since I ate at least 8 of these a day.
At least.
Yeah, I haven't had a cold all year.
I've had allergies, but I haven't not had a cold.
Yeah, allergies. Yeah, I've had a couple of days where in the spring with the pollen.
Yep. Oh, see, mine's in the fall more, I think, than the spring. Yeah. Now, see, I take zinc and vitamin C every day. So.
Gary, how about that Yankees game in Cleveland last night with
the Guardians?
The Guardians.
That was crazy.
That was a crazy ending, man.
There was also the football game last night where the Saints got their butts kind of handed to them, which I didn't think they were. I thought the Saints were going to win, but they didn't. You may be right, Cynthia. You never know. I mean, with all the, like I said, the pressures going here and coming in and going out and knocking on the door and then going out the window and raiding the refrigerator and everything else. I mean, it's just it's ridiculous.
Who's raiding the fridge? Mr. D?
Yes. Yesterday he worked.
Okay, so he worked up a hunger pang. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, yesterday we had a turkey breast, and I mean, I just decided to do a turkey breast with some green beans and stovetop stuffing, which was awesome, by the way.
Oh, that sounds good.
But
you
the day before, he didn't work much,
and
so I came home and I looked at oh wow, that's awesome!
I love those kind of things.
See, now I got my 5 pounds of shrimp fresh off the boat. from long story short, I know somebody that has a company and he did a favor for somebody. And when he did that favor for somebody, they had just gotten off the boat and they had a 15-pound box of shrimp that was
Mhm.
fresh off the boat. So he brought us 5 pounds of that 15 pounds and it was awesome. So we had shrimp and potatoes, shrimp stew, shrimp gumbo, shrimp scampi,
Fried shrimp,
fried shrimp, steamed shrimp,
steamed shrimp.
shrimp cocktails, shrimp gum. Anyway, actually, we did eat a lot of skewered shrimp on the grill
Oh,
and some shrimp
Mm.
cocktails.
do you ever saute it in the pan with the butter garlic and everything?
Yes,
love
I
that.
do. And then I actually,
Now you don't use Old Bay, you use something else.
JOs.
JOs.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, Old Bay.
JOs. Once you go
It's
JO,
you
you
don't
don't
go
go back.
Okay, gotcha.
Nope, you don't. See, I would have taken the 50 pounds box too. That's awesome.
Pretty good deal.
That's a great deal. But yeah, so we got that, and we literally we put them on the skewers, sprinkle a little bit of JOs on them, stick them on the charcoal grill,
Mm-hmm.
and grill them. We don't barbecue them; we grill them.
Right. Barbecue would be
Which
with
Mike
sauce.
Brunner is coming. Mike Brunner is coming to breakfast
True.
because the other Mike's in Iowa, and Mike is in Jamesville, and he says it's like a 2-hour trip each way. So I don't think he's just coming for the breakfast.
I think Iowa Mike is on the road. We haven't seen him
Iowa
all
Mike
week.
is going to be, he's got to do something he's traveling somewhere for business. All right, so let's talk mum. Do you guys remember the Outback Steakhouse commercial, by the way? Mum. Mum's the word, whatever that you love. Mum's the one that hits you on your bum.
Oh, really?
You
No,
don't remember that guy?
no.
Okay, that was a couple years ago. Sorry, just thought of that.
It's all right.
All right, so here is Mums.
Okay.
Explain, Lucy.
All right, so this is the heart of the fall display. You can see there's a place to sit and take photos
On the bench.
with some beautiful mums and pumpkins and some corn stalks behind there. To the left is this cool prop. It's like a carriage. It's like a Cinderella carriage.
It's a Cinderella pumpkin. It's not a pumpkin.
Yeah, and we put a beautiful, one of the prettiest mums I could find, right there in the center, and a pumpkin on top.
Which is this? Wow!
Yeah, isn't that
Look
cool?
at how big that is.
Yeah, so that's what's outside the Christmas shop.
And then this is the
in
bench.
Manio. There's the bench.
Hey there, pumpkin.
Fresh mulch. And
there's also this one. Did I already show this one? No, that's a different one. Hold on, let's go back to this one. Then there's all kinds of mums.
There's a good shot of the pumpkins and the mums together, and just I thought it was a good picture of the sign, and it kind of put it all into perspective. So that's what I've been working on for 2 weeks, and I have about a week left to do.
And then
it's not all day every day. It's just about an hour a day.
And then I'm not sure what this mug was. Oh,
that's a mug. It says the best boss.
That reminds you of
the Boss's Day contest.
See, I think I downloaded that. That wasn't you that sent that to me.
I don't think so either.
Me. But you sent me this, another cabin with
this
bacon
just
and
looks
eggs.
like eye candy to me because there's food.
And there's a cabin.
And it's the kind of food we would talk about too.
Big.
And
it looks like Jolly Roger's bread.
I think this is an AI generated image.
Maybe.
It just looks too good to be true.
Not necessarily.
Anyway, I think it's a mountain cabin. It's got my heart anyway.
Then there's this.
Now that's of course Noosa Scoops. And can you read that because I can't remember the flavor?
Come in for an apple cobbler latte today.
An apple cobbler latte. Yeah.
On Saturday and Sunday mornings, I always fix breakfast for Mr. D and I. And I always ask him if he wants hot tea or coffee. Yeah. And he'll say, "Thanks a latte." Which means he wants coffee.
There you go.
I know he'll be here all week. Thank you.
All right, we have Today in Music, and then back with you guys. Enough of this show stuff, right? All right, mic's up. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, The Shark. It's Bad Medicine with Bon Jovi. It is 8:24. Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer hits all day. Don't forget, we do have that coastal flood advisory in effect. We
Yes,
got
we
a
do.
high surf advisory in effect. High tides, there could be some minor coastal flooding around these parts.
And something tells me the
Oh.
water's kind of cold too.
Maybe.
Hey, can I interject real quick?
What do you got?
I have one of those really nice thermal cup things,
Mm-hmm.
and I left it here yesterday. I filled it up with ice water before I left.
Yeah.
Take it home with me. I walked out the door and forgot it.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
I just took a sip of it. It is still
cold.
cold.
That's too cool. That's too cool.
Just had to do that.
All
But
right.
today, not cold, but not super warm either. Sunny,
Right.
breezy, 65 for the coast, 70 inland. Clear tonight, 58 for the coast and 49 inland. Mostly sunny, breezy tomorrow and 68. And then mostly sunny again on Sunday and a high of 70.
All right, 48 right now in Coinchock, 44 in Elizabeth City. Still chilling out there. We got 53 right now at Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
And now let's go ahead and do Today in Music.
All right, it was 2008. Adele appeared on Saturday Night Live along with then U.S. Vice Presidential candidate Sarah Palin. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that little era where she was the it, man.
Yes.
Everybody
yes.
wanted to see her on TV
Uh-huh.
and hear what she had to say.
Uh-huh.
Now, the show earned its highest ratings in 14 years with a total of 17 million viewers. Adele, who performed Chasing Pavements and
Great song.
Cold Shoulder, topped the iTunes chart the following day, and the singer's debut album jumped 35 places to number 11 on the U.S. chart following week after her appearance on Saturday Night Live.
That's just crazy.
Did the trick. 1989, during a gig at the LA Coliseum, Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose announced to the crowd that he was quitting the band. And for
Wow.
quite a while, it was kind of like that.
That's the way to
Yeah.
go.
And in 1986, Christy McVie from Fleetwood Mac married Portuguese composer Eduardo Quintela.
In 1979, 15 Utes.
That's right.
15 Utes were
Utes? What are
Utes.
Utes?
What's-
Did you say
what's a Ute?
Utes?
Utes. The
Yeah.
Utes.
You mean
Youths.
Utes? Yes.
Yes. They were arrested at an Earth, Wind, and Fire concert and accused of mugging audience members.
What?
So they were Utes.
Yep.
In 1968, the Jackson 5 made their national TV debut on ABC TV's Hollywood Palace.
Cool.
In 1966, the Jimi Hendrix Experience played their first gig as a band at the Paris Olympia.
First day with the new tongue. Oh,
Something.
yeah.
In 1950 and in
There you go.
1957, Paul McCartney made his live debut with Quarrymen at the new Clubmore Hall Conservative Club in Liverpool. Pip
All
pip
right.
cheerio.
How about music birthdays? Who do we have?
Josh Grayson. He's a
Josh
country singer. He was also on American Idol.
I was gonna say American
He
Idol.
is 44 years young.
All right, that's Today in Music. Stick around. We got News and Mother Together. That's coming up within 10 minutes and more killer hits all the way too.
Uppity. That's all, folks. I could not talk. Jimi Hendrix Experience. Okay. So this was the other day, of course, that it debuted.
Oh yeah,
Love her.
it's I Love Lucy Day. Remember that?
Love her. And then do you recognize this? Name this TV show.
My Three Sons. That's
I
what
wasn't
I think.
telling you to name it.
Oh,
I was
we got
telling
fucked-
them
I'm
to
sorry.
name it.
Bummer.
Do. Anyway, good Lord.
Just Stamos isn't
Good
saying
morning.
much today.
You and I both. Yes, it is My Three Sons.
Yep.
See, well,
That was a great one.
because and then the foot would go. Wouldn't it tap?
Do what now?
Wasn't the foot one of the foot
Yeah, that's right.
tapping? Yep.
Yep.
Um.
Fred McMurray was the dad.
Oh yeah, it wasn't the Christmas mouse. That's the Christmas shop. The Christmas mouse is in Nag's Head. It rusted out.
The little red truck.
The little red truck
Yep.
rusted out. It fell apart
The
like every
little
other
red truck.
vehicle that does on the Outer
The
Banks.
little red truck does what metal things do on the Outer Banks.
Rust. Good
Yeah.
morning, Mike. We were just talking about you.
Very popular. though.
All right, who's home? Who's home? What home was that? Can't wait for breakfast. Who's home? I'm at work. I'm not at
home? What?
home.
What you talking about,
I
man?
don't know. One of the pictures I put up. Whose home was that?
Um,
It might have been the Christmas shop one.
we'll put it up there.
I don't know which one it was.
Somebody's. I'm confused now. What did you say?
I don't know. Gary said, "Who's home?" Like whose house?
Oh, was it the cabin? Maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe the cabin. I don't
Okay.
know. It's just
That
a
was a-
picture he saw.
If it was that was it. I'm scrolling through Facebook, and that is eye candy to me.
Mhm,
It's like,
mhm.
look at that.
Bacon,
Yeah.
eggs, cabin,
Mm-hmm.
home fries. Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Then there's this one. I don't know whose home that was either. And then this is outside of, like, you could say, oh, whose
Oh,
is that? Where's
Gary.
that?
Gary, that is the Christmas shop in Manio, just around the
Right
corner
there?
from your old neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, that's those
ha-
two buildings are the original two buildings that it started out as an art gallery in 1967
Oh wow.
with a guy named Eddie Green.
Okay.
He started it, and then he had another idea. He noticed nobody was selling Christmas ornaments. It's a tourist destination. He's looking for a niche.
Yep.
Right? So he's got the art thing going.
Uh-huh.
He says, I'm going to start putting Christmas ornaments in and see how they sell. Well, it took off. And he had that business for over 50 years. And he sold it to
Gary.
yeah,
Not you, Gary, a different Gary.
different Gary and his wife, Vicky. And they specialize in gift shops and Christmas shops and things up and down the East Coast, everywhere from Destin, Florida to
New York, up near.
Newport, Rhode Island to Lake George, New York.
Mhm.
So anyway,
Mhm.
that's kind of the story. But those two little house-looking buildings were the original buildings. That used to be the only thing
was this
there.
one.
Yeah. Now it's a bunch of buildings.
And then there's that, which shows you more.
Yep.
But isn't that really pretty?
Yeah, that's
though?
pretty cool.
I think it's very pretty. And then there, see, Christmas shop,
Yeah.
general store. And by the way, I remember years ago, I walked through the entire building.
Mm-hmm.
But when my daughter was in town, she had to find a strange, not so pretty ornament. So we went to the Christmas shop because where else are you? It's
Yeah,
a gag
that's right.
thing that her and her friends do.
Yeah.
You buy like a really ugly, tacky Christmas ornament and say, here, you got to
Right.
put this up on your Christmas tree. No, I'm not saying the Christmas shop has ugly ornaments, but there are a few that make you go,
make you go,
why would you put that on your Christmas
Well,
tree?
it's all about taste too.
It
Your
is.
taste
It's-
could be different than
Mhm,
somebody else's.
Mhm.
You know, the cutest little frog could be the ugly ornament
Right.
that somebody else buys.
Exactly. I forgot what she ended up buying. I know she bought like hot dogs. Like she bought
Yeah, right,
an 8-pack of hot dogs. It was a Christmas tree. But she also bought something else that was kind of really wow. Yeah. But we walked through the entire place.
Gary says, love that place. What, they painted it? Well, that's what you do. You wanted to buy it when it went up for sale?
Oh, that was very cool.
Well, that's what Gary and Vicky did.
Yep.
Yes, that's what they did. They bought it.
Yep. Then you would have still been here.
Ooh.
You wouldn't have been.
You would have been busier than you are now, I can tell you that.
Yes, you wouldn't have time to do anything that you're doing right now.
Yeah. But the carriage would have looked, the buggy would still look good.
The buggy
parked
would
out
look
front.
really good in front of that.
Yeah. A little envious of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could put you could fill it up with toys or like
Oh my
wrapped
gosh.
presents
Heck
in the
yeah, you
wintertime
could. Yeah.
to make it look like a Christmas, or actually all the year round. You could get
Mhm.
stacked presents in there and put a little Santa Claus somewhere.
Right. Absolutely.
Maybe get some fake reindeer to pull it. I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah. What else? All right. So the seafood festival.
That is tomorrow.
Victoria mentioned, anybody else going to be at the seafood festival. Now it is $20 to get in, but that gives you $10 worth of food and drink. So you're really only paying sort of $10 to get in. Does that make sense?
Gary, you're exactly right. That's exactly. If you'd have bought the place, you'd have been Sheila's boss.
And she could have nominated me on bosses.
Mm-hmm. It would have been a perfect world, wouldn't it?
That would have been funny. I
That's
nominate Gary as the unofficial boss of Sheila. But there is a
Play the role of
the funny thing
boss.
is though,
Mhm.
Sheila's boss's name is Gary.
No, that's the funniest thing ever.
But yeah, so anyway, that's just what's
Okay.
going on. But the seafood festival, outerbankseafoodfestival.org.
Mhm.
You can get your tickets. Oh, you're working it again this year. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So you're checking people's IDs again? I remember you did that last year.
Neat. Make sure you
See?
card Cindy every time you see her.
I don't drink while I'm working,
That's right.
except for coffee
Just
and maybe a glass of
Coffee.
wine when I'm at the seafood festival.
right. Exactly.
I did have a glass of wine last time. Mr. D brought it to me and said, "Here, babe, I accidentally got a second glass. Do you want it?"
Well, Wendy, that's a great event to work. You do. It's just so cool. You do. I saw you.
Music
a couple of
OBX.
Music OBX. You were
Mhm.
helping there.
And now you do that, and you did this last year, and you're doing it
Yeah.
again this year. But yeah, there's gonna be, and Howard and Tamara are coming.
They're
I'm
going to
so
be
excited.
there.
I said, well, I told Tamara, I said Howard is gonna be all excited because there's music and people will be shag dancing out
That's
in the
right.
field.
That's right.
It's a great event. That's
Mhm.
now we've gone to a couple different ones that take place in that same area.
Yeah.
And Mr. D's kind of like, yeah, okay, we
Mhm.
went. All right, we said we did that. And yeah, I'm at a yard sale. Oh, I do have Linda right for Putt Putt. She's Linda W. Now, is she Linda +1 or just Linda? Also, do we know if Tammy is coming to Putt Putt?
Putt for the fun of it.
As in Tammy Blythe. Do we know if she's, do you know Foy? Foy would know. Leaving Monday for a city called Nags Head. Wait a minute. So this could be taken two ways, Gary.
Oh,
You got to meet your friends and William. Since you didn't,
no.
Wait, hold on. Since you didn't include me, you didn't say me by name. Does that mean I'm your friend and William's not? Or
Say it ain't so.
are you just putting him up on a pedestal and I'm chopped liver? I'm waiting. Oh, don't you even, what is that, chop suey or chop liver?
I don't know.
I did not get Sally.
Sally.
Do we know who Sally is? Oh, I'm your friend. Aw.
Oh, Gary's coming
She's my-
through. Cool.
Gary's my fan. Okay. All right. No, I don't know. Who's Sally?
I don't know.
Also, Cindy, did you get Sally for Putt Putt?
Mustang Sally?
Right.
This came up before. Maybe.
I don't remember Sally.
I remember us talking about Mustang Sally within the last week.
I
So maybe
don't.
that's what happened.
Maybe.
No. We'll put Sally on the list.
I will put Sally on the list. That makes at this point in time, it looks like we might have 18.
Okay.
And also, is Linda W by herself for +1? Victoria, you have a great weekend too. And we will see you next Wednesday. Well, we'll see you Monday too, but hold on. Where's my pen? All right, hold on. I gotta put Tammy. You said Tammy, right?
So is Gary? I guess,
Oh, Sally is Moses's wife, I'm sure.
I guess Joe is coming stag then, huh?
Joe's coming by himself. All right, I don't know who Sally is, but I'm gonna have to go look who Sally is. Ride, Sally, ride. And then Tammy may also. Okay. All right. So we said probably about 20 of us will be there.
Yeah.
And that's about right. And this isn't like we said, this isn't everybody that comes, like everybody that comes.
This is about where we need to be.
This is you guys, everybody.
Yep.
Like ones that we,
Boy, you have a good weekend.
Yes,
too.
everybody have a great weekend. And are there any good yards? I mean, are the yard sales good yard sales, boy? Because I like doing some sailing. We had real quick where it came from. Yeah, well, up in Winchester, Virginia, in the Shenandoah Valley. I'm actually from Northern Virginia, but anyway, they did what they called the yard crawl. It was the U.S. Route 11. It was the U.S. Route 11 yard crawl.
I've heard of this.
And it started in Winchester, Virginia, and it went south 40 some odd miles all the way to Newmarket, Virginia, which was just north of Harrisonburg, Virginia. But it literally went, 40, 50 some, I don't even know how many miles that was, but it was from Winchester to Newmarket, Virginia, all along Virginia Route 11, which was the old north to south route before Interstate 81 was built.
Yep.
And it literally,
You mean the truck lane?
Yeah, the truck road. Yeah, that in 95. But literally everybody you can just drive and just stop and stop and stop. One time I went from Winchester to Woodstock and that was as far as I could go.
Wow.
I was like, I can't go any further. I just couldn't. And one time I ended up getting a deep freeze. And I had a Honda Pilot and it actually fit in the back of the Honda Pilot.
Oh, really?
And it was an upright deep freeze and I got it. And I put it in the back of my car.
That's cool.
And then another time I got one of those really cool camera. It was an old 35 millimeter camera though, like with the real film in it.
Yep.
with the different lenses and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool too. Got that one.
Bethy, if
301
anybody's friends with
yes.
Bethy on Facebook, go to her Facebook. She's got a lot of stuff for sale. Don't forget she's moving. There may be some good deals in there. Maybe.
Gary, I am planning on getting the hello, my name is.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to let people have their hello, my name is.
Oh, you think so?
I think we should. And when you come in, we're going to have you put your name.
Put your name down.
And it
Okay.
can't be Moses, Gary.
Or Joe.
Or Joe, Gary, unless your name was
Kaboosh.
Joe, but your name isn't Joe. Your name is Gary, so you have to write Gary. Because, I mean, like, we don't know what Sharon looks like. You know, I mean, because
well,
we saw the picture of her, but then it was also Betty White, so we don't know which one. Yeah,
if Betty White shows up, man,
but it
I'm
was
freaking out.
But a lot of people. I mean, now Gary, if you ran into, for instance, say Rena, you wouldn't know who she was. You wouldn't know what Tammy looks like. You wouldn't know what Joy looks like. You wouldn't know. You know, there's a lot of people you might not know who look what or that aren't actually friends. Yeah, so. It's just we're going to do hello, my name is.
There you go. Para knows about another big old yard sale.
301 yard sale from Virginia to South Carolina.
Whoa.
Wow.
Man.
I'm assuming that's like Southern Virginia, not like up through Fredericksburg, Virginia.
All right. So Gary Bob.
By the way, you know our friend Bob?
Yeah, Bob. Today
Bob.
is his birthday.
Today is his birthday. We thought it was Tuesday because Courtney messed up.
He gets the whole week out of the deal because somebody messed up.
But today is his birthday, so happy birthday to Bob. But it's kind of humorous because his name is Bob. It's not Robert. It's Bob is not short for Robert.
He's Bob.
He's just Bob.
Bob. That's his legal name, Bob.
Bob.
Okay, I didn't know that.
From Emporia. Okay, that makes sense. Emporia down. Okay. I'm gonna do the hello, my name is, because a lot of people don't know who is. I mean,
Good
there's
idea.
times I'll even when everybody showed up at Sound Feet Shoes.
Yeah,
I was like, hold on. I've met her
these?
before, but I don't remember who she is.
Right.
And, you know, even though I'm full of it and have a great memory of like odd things that most people forget about.
You know, admitting it is the first step.
Yeah, I know. If you want to solve the problem, you have to admit you have a problem.
Right. Full of it.
And I have a problem that I'm full of it. Yeah. So anyway.
But knows the answer to everything.
Oh.
Almost as good as Parent.
You know what? Bethy might be onto something.
Okay.
Maybe we can get everybody in the room. And before they get their name tags,
yeah,
we can have some like raise their hand or whatever, see. And if you know, this is that's that. And whoever gets the most right can get a prize.
Right.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it'd be easy. It would be a fun game, Bethy, but I think it might be a little difficult to pull off without everybody saying, "Oh my God, Bethy, how are you?" And then everybody knows you're Bethy.
That's right. Could happen.
Or Gary, you know, and then you just. I think it'll make it a little bit difficult. All right, everybody.
All right.
Peace, grease. Oh, and
Lori's
by the way,
go to work.
I contacted Lori to have her ask me a question or ask a question for me yesterday. I found a place. I think I told you that, and I'm good to go now. Thank you though for your help. I appreciate you.
All right, guys. I need a cue from somebody.
Give me a cue.
I think Mike might be able to help us out.
Hold on, cue.
If he's hanging out.
Cue.
Like that.
Cue.
Yeah. Okay.
Cue. Wait, hold on.
It's Friday time to say goodbye to all our favorite radio show hosts for the weekend. Roll credits.
I will. And hi, Jimmy. Thought about you. Hope everything is well in Benedict, Maryland.
Oh, cool.
All right, I am rolling credits.
How's it going?
Yeah, Jimmy, you got to come visit us sometime or another. We haven't seen you in a long time.
Jimmy, you got to talk Scott out of the GTO.
Oh, no, I've already done that.
You have?
Oh, Ruth gave us a cue. Love it.
All right. Love it. That is funny. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ruth.
All right. Enjoy
you guys have a great weekend. Getting really excited about next week.
Everybody. Yeah, Jimmy, you were here a couple of years ago because you guys went fishing and you had shrimp cooked or tuna cooked or fish or whatever. And you guys got seafood festival.
I remember meeting Jimmy.
It popped up on my memories the other day.
The guy with the
Jimmy and Mike and Crail.
Crail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember Crail's name.
Crail, Jimmy, Mike, you met them all.
Yeah, okay.
Only one you didn't meet was Robbie.
Didn't meet Robbie.
Okay. All right, everybody have a great weekend. If you come to the Seafood Festival, we'll see you there. If not, we'll see you here Monday. And if we don't see you Monday or Tuesday, hopefully we'll
Right.
see you Wednesday. Okay.
And, John says, "Have mercy."
Mercy.
Later, Gators.
You gonna hug? You gonna wave?
Be careful. It's Friday.
Hold on. Let me move this. Oh, didn't mean to hit your head.
You hit his
Mercy.
head on the mic.
I hit my head on the mic all the time.
I know. I bet you never saw that coming.
Bye. Lord have mercy, help us. Oh, hold on. Good God bless America.